Okay, my first exercise for chest, I'm in an original Tyler Hobson Pendulum Chest Press. Very unique chest press, leverage design, no convergence, just a straight push out. And I have 5 plates on the side. I'm going to try to go to 6 plates on the side, which would be a record, be unheard of, especially on the weight, and this is very heavy. But I've done this before, so I'm anticipating I can do this for the warm-up. But how I feel on this warm-up is going to determine whether I can put another plate on. So I really got to get myself focused. I got to get locked in nice and tight, and I can't screw this up. If I'm only going to get one shot at it. And these handles are rather fat, as you can see. And because of that, you've got to lock your wrist in a certain position. If not, your wrists tend to want to roll up, especially with heavy weight. And if your wrists go to roll up, you're through. I've had that happen to me several times. So you've got to lock the wrist in nice and tight. You got to get set nice and tight in this seat, and you got to get ready to push. And then you're in the hole when you start, and that's not to your advantage. You're down in the negative. So you're going to have to push very, very hard to start, get you out of the hole. And that's on all your presses on this, or on any machine in the negative. And then you got to get your momentum going. So I don't prefer machines in which you start in the negative because it robs some vital energy from you for your continuation on the repetitions. So let's see how I do on this. This is 5 plate aside. And it was just several weeks ago that 5 plate aside was my max. It actually was my record. It was what instilled enthusiasm in me to go ahead and pull a set of 5 plate aside. So now I should be able to do a set of 5 plate aside whenever I want because I've already surpassed that. So we'll see how this goes. It was hard. So now I have to gauge upon that. I kind of go up another plate. Normally I like to do 10 of something before I can make a 45-pound jump on each side of a machine. But this is a different machine, it's a unique machine, so I can't really rely on that philosophy on whether if I could have busted out 10 on this, which I could have. Can I go up one more plate? And I just don't want to single on 6. I don't like singling, it takes too much energy out. I don't like maxing. I'm looking for a 3 or 4 rep range as far as counting that set. That's a low rep range, but I find low rep range is really to your advantage on chest, shoulder, and back. That's high intensity training. If you go a lower rep range, you can train with a lot more resistance. You train with a lot more resistance, you're following the first law of hypertrophy, and that is to move max resistance for your desired number of repetitions. If you're doing a higher rep set, you've got to decrease your resistance. It's just the way it is. It's just the law. So for chest, shoulders, back, you can go with the lower rep range because you're going to greatly increase your resistance, and that is what is going to make the muscle respond the most.